Oh, good evening, folks. Welcome to Hate Watch. That's right. That's what we're doing for a bonus episode tonight. Oh, we decided we'll do episode 7 of Reacher on its own, mainly because, well, alright, so I was gonna do Pauly Shore's in the Army now, because I always liked that movie. But turns out the only way to get it is on like Prime or Fandango, and I ain't spending like $20 to watch this movie. So that ain't happening. But I'll just admit, all right, I'll reveal first though what I was talking about. All right, this is the most realistic army movie ever. Okay. Now, just to give you the very quick rundown and oversimplification, it's two guys who end up joining the army for 100% selfish reasons. It is completely all about the $10,000 bonus so they can finance their record store. Okay? They purposely go to the reserves in an MOS water purification because they think that means they won't have to do anything. Then, of course, after basic training, they get to the real army and they find out, oh shit, you do have to do stuff. So, they then do everything they can to get out of it, including the classic, oh, we're gay, all that shit. Then they find out they can't get out of it. So, of course, they end up going. And then they find themselves in a situation where they literally could either act or die. Two choices. And then basically, yeah, so they decided to act, and then they come back and now they're heroes. Straight up. That is the army. That is a lot of people's story. I'll tell you what. I should probably read some of these tips. I haven't played this game much. I played it once for y'all. By the way, Keith, I saw your suggestion for Smash Brothers. Not a terrible suggestion. I don't have that game, but I don't know. Maybe I can get it eventually here. Trying to remember what is okay. Hit the button way too early there, but oh shit! I didn't see Wendy die, but I don't know. Well, hey, it works out. Alrighty, but yeah. So today we gonna be talking about Reacher episode 7. Usually I like to do 2 episodes at a time for Reacher because it's not exactly like a super highly complicated show. I mean, straight up, it's like Fast and the Furious as a TV show. Well, okay, Fast and Furious is like the most epic. Fast and Furious is probably what inspired hate watching as a thing. Like Fast and Furious is fast food. You eat it, you like it, and you don't feel good about yourself. Alrighty then, par, solid par. Woo. Alright. So, as you may recall from the last episode ends off, Duffy and Reacher had, like, murdered this dude on a boat, left the boat burning, and you know, left the dude to burn alive or drown. Yeah. And then decided, all right, we're off to Los Angeles. Woo! Okay. Also, mind you guys, I ate an edible like an hour or two ago, so that might be happening here. Yeah, actually. Okay, good. Oh, fudge. Right into the sand. Alright. But yeah, so they're up to Los Angeles. Now, we get, the episode then opens up. We get a scene where Duffy and Reacher are talking to Patricia's grandma, okay? And Patricia is like the woman that that Duffy's been trying to find, alright? This is legit, like, fucking A. Man, I totally fucked that up by pressing the wrong buttons. That was the problem with switching back and forth between Nintendo and PlayStation. I really kind of hate how they do that. They like have the reversal thing, but alright, I went exactly where everybody else was. Alright. Alright, so, well, first off, I'm kind of surprised, like, you know, it's a dumb scene, straight up. So we meet the grandma of the informant that disappeared that they're looking for. And the grandma talks this scene about, like, my granddaughter ain't no snitch, after telling this story about how, like, about, you know, like when she was a kid or some shit. Like, she took the blame for some shit she didn't do. Because she ain't no snitch. But now they're trying to find her because she's been kidnapped because she is a snitch. I mean, like, I don't know what the fuck kind of message they're trying to send here. Doesn't really make all that much sense to me. Okay. So, hold on here. Yeah, keep it going. I don't know how many people actually play this shit online, so. And it's also, they probably gotta be like the same rank as me, man, or whatever, or the same area, but. I wonder if Turbo Button is still a thing. Oh, alright, so anyway, yeah, so then we get Neegly. She hunts down the hitman or the guy that hired the hitman to go after her. And she interrogates him, and he gives up Beck and reveals that, like, oh, well, you know, McCabe used to hang out around here, and then, you know, some motherfuckers that, like, knew about it. Yeah, everybody knew about it is dead now, except for him, for some reason. This McCabe guy is like, I don't know, everybody's like super afraid of him, and he's super, like, you know, scary, I guess, but he doesn't do anything that's really all that scary. So, like, the hell. Oh. Anyways. explains that of what's going on with the gun runner and drug dealer that Reacher's been hanging out with. Alright. And so then we cut to the scene where Duffy and Reacher are like seeing some other criminal dude, and they are just like friggin' extorting the shit out of him through every illegal means possible. I mean, like, this is the hate watch shit. I mean, they're just like, oh yeah, so like we're just gonna make shit up and we're gonna threaten people and make sure they back up our stupid story and we're gonna put you in prison. You know? Like over a handicap sticker that apparently he actually did get legitimately. And that, you know, they extorted his doctor into changing the story. So, yeah. And then after he does help them, they're still like, yeah, and we're still going to have the feds raid you. I mean, straight up, this version of Reacher is kind of a dick. You know? Like it's weird. I said at first, like, you know, Tom Cruise's version was like, he's that asshole who's really good at his job. But I don't feel like he would have done that. Like, I feel like he would have just been like, hey, all right, there you go. You did what I said. Now I'm going to leave you alone. You know, maybe I'm wrong. As I've said, I never read the books. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, you know, but I don't know. Oh, boy. Nice shot. So I think Waluigi is actually another person, another human being. Our second shot is from the rough. Oh, shit. I gotta friggin' bring this in. Alrighty, there. There you go, Ralph Nader. Bam. Alrighty then. So after he gives whatever the frig they needed from that guy, we go back and Reacher is watching from afar as Beck goes to meet an arms dealer. And it's Neely. She's undercover. She basically warns, like, you know, Beck, hey, you're about to die and all that shit, and you better trust Reacher because he's your only chance. And of course he's like, you know, kinda everything's fucked up because of him, but, oh, fuck. Alright, I'm only gonna sink a far. I am. Okay. Hey, what does that guy ahead of me? Like that. Oh, yeah. So it is. Oh, that's not good. I might go into the sand there. Yep, going into the sand. Not good. This is probably my best bet. Which was still not great. Alrighty. Then we go over and we see Patricia for the first time. I don't know why, but I was kind of surprised that she was white. But then again, they make this big deal about her being a redhead, so I guess sure. I mean, I'm still like, So what? They found out she was undercover agent or some shit. Or no, she was an informant. But because she's a redhead, they're gonna make her part. They're gonna sell her as a sex slave as part of the drug deal. Like, I don't know. This just seems like a little bit over the top, you know? Like, I don't know. but the French, well, I mean, I guess, because like being an ATF agent, you probably can't sell the French woman into sexual slavery. That'd probably be hard. You know, she would have people coming to look for her, whereas the redhead is probably like, shit, you know. Like, I don't know. But she's got the grandma, but they probably don't know about that. Now they're like, yeah, people are looking for you. And again, it's like he knows people are looking for her and that she's the main reason. But, yeah. Fuck you, Mr. Unster. Makes you think you can do that. Match points uploaded. Let's play another match. Alright. So it's revealed, or it's figured out, alright, that the plan, okay, McCabe here is, he's running guns from the Russian mafia to a bunch of terrorist cells within the U.S., and their plan is to take guns and go do a bunch of simultaneous mass shootings. Now, I gotta seriously admit, this is like the dumbest fucking plot. Like, why are you smuggling illegal guns to do this? I mean, like, legit, people, I don't know. Like, people don't like to admit this. I guess it's really freaking hard to explain this to people. Okay, just let me tell you, I know this for a fact. If you go and buy a gun at a gun store and have a background check done, that's it. That's all there is a record of, is that you had a background check done. So, I mean, there's nothing that says, like, how many guns you bought or if you even bought the gun. I mean, it happens quite frequently where we go through the entire background check process and then the person decides, oh, I don't want it because it's, you know, I thought better of spending the money. It's usually a big process, a big purchase. The point being, if you got, like, these terrorist cells, you just send each other individually to the gun store to buy them. You'll be fine. Now, you can't send one guy to buy, like, you know, 20, 30 ARs. That will raise red flags, and you'll end up, like, you'll get a visit from somebody. But, I mean, like, if it's, like, one at a time, you just send the guy individually, go buy your own damn gun. This would be easy. I mean, because, like, yeah, so what? They're just going to do a bunch of mass shootings all at once or something. Even if you insist on it being fully automatic, they got shit to do that. Alright. Anyways. Alright, so we get back to McCabe and Beck are in Beck's house. And McCabe is all like, yeah, you better keep your little bastard kid here. I want him here. Because he's my bargaining chip, you know? And he quite clearly doesn't want him to be there that night. So after he finds out he can't get the kid out of the house, he just tells the kid, like, look, 9 p.m. Go in your room and lock the door. Okay. And the kid's like, alright, yep, sure, got it. Now, in the meantime, Reacher and Duffy are having a bit of a disagreement because, you know, Duffy is finally actually using a little bit of common sense and going, you know, like, what, an ATF agent has gotten killed, and now, like, yeah, I got that other guy killed too. That's kind of going to be considered my fault. Probably should tell somebody about this. Hey. That's not what you should be doing, Buzz. There you go. And we got me and Birdie. Okay, so yeah, but Reacher, he don't want to go and involve the rest of the ATF and the government and all that. Because he wants vengeance on this dude that, like, totally murdered the woman that he stupidly sent in alone after. Still, that's like still one of the dumbest plot holes in this whole fucking thing. Like, yeah, I'm sure this super rich dude, international terrorist guy will go down easy, so we'll just send one person over to arrest him. But yeah, he wants the vengeance. And they tell him in the van, they're like, or no, after that, so they go and they tell the ATF, and the ATF's like, yeah, we're taking over now, you guys can sit in the van, or you can fuck off. And he's just all like, yeah, I'll fuck off. He says, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee. Well, then he decides, like, to also buy a sniper rifle at a pawn shop. Which, kinda, again, goes back to my last point. Like, I mean, it looked like a straight up Barrett. Like, now, I'm not sure what state they're in. I'm pretty sure they're in some, like, Midwestern state. So, yeah, you'd actually kind of believe that this guy, Reacher, just went out and bought this 50 caliber sniper rifle while he said he was going for coffee. Hey, wow, that started right off. Cool. Good job. I actually got like 4 humans here. Jesus. Where you guys been? But alright, so Reacher is checking him out through the sniper rifle, watches Beck get out, and then Neagley, who's watching the buyers, she's like, hey, the buyers ain't here, yo. So what are we gonna do? And then Reacher, he pulls his best Admiral Akbar, and he's all like, oh shit, it's a trap! And that is the end of the episode. Yeah. Honestly, like I said, man, this Richie show is okay. I like how each season is like a self-contained story. So it does for the most part. I don't have to worry about too much building on each other. Although it would probably, I mean, I don't know. I haven't read the books, but my understanding is like there's like 20 friggin' books to draw from this, so I can keep this going for a while. Chat! How about, you know, like, how come I keep fucking this up whenever there's other people here? This ain't like, it's not like the other people being good screws me over in any way. Yet somehow it does. Oh, let's see. I don't know, yeah, tomorrow releases, or no, not tomorrow, the next day releases the finale for Reacher Season 3. Of course, tonight at 9 o'clock, so I definitely won't watch it. Daredevil releases 2 episodes. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. I like the show overall, I really do, but it has like the same issues that the Netflix show does. Like, it's just so goddamn much, and now I'm like, it's gonna be 2 episodes at once. I think, is it gonna be 2 hours? I mean, I ain't gonna be able to, like, I probably am not even gonna be able to do the episode tomorrow, because I gotta work. But it'll probably be Thursday. Will be probably hate watch for episodes. I think that's 5 and 6. Episodes 5 and 6 of Daredevil. Oh, come on! That's some horse shit. Alright, we got one more hole here, folks. Let's see what I can do. Should I go right through the tree to try and get to the hole? That's what I'm doing. I cleared the tree. Onto the green. Nice on from dawn. Oh, a good putt. Bird and bird. Oh, man, that's some horse shit. Alrighty, that was goddamn awful on my part. Bowser, I think I remember going, man, Bowser looks like a gay biker in this shit. Hey, at least Mr. Unster fucking got destroyed pretty quickly. Alright, folks, I'm out of here. Until